scary.
I know, but it's still one of the places that I want to visit, though.
Well, I'm thinking of the fake news that's scary. Yeah.
Well, listen, we got through Monday. Woo,
yes, we did.
Made it. Now with Tuesday, we need to get into some fun and games just to start us off in the right way.
That's right. Gareth Woods joins us in studio. He's brought his console along, and it's all about checking out the new Far Cry New Dawn game.
It's all about gaming right now on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and if you had to find yourself wandering through the apocalypse, the question is, who would you like to have by your side? Well, I choose our gaming guru, Gareth Woods, to protect me, because, man, is this intense. Far Cry New Dawn. Gareth, thank you very much for joining us, man. Very, very cool. You dropped us right into some action right here.
Yeah, wandering through a little bit tense there for a second.
So this is Ubisoft's new release, continuation of Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
Those who's familiar with it, there's a lot that they will recognize, but also lots new to this release as well.
So at the end of Far Cry 5, mild spoiler alert, a nuclear bomb gets dropped and that kind of ends everything. And now this is 17 years later, and what I found quite interesting is, you know, a lot of these post-apocalyptic kind of games, they end up looking a little bit like Mad Max. Suddenly everyone's wearing leather and horns, and, you know, instead of just wearing jeans.
They have to kind of live off the land now, you know?
Except that I'm always wondering, like, what happened to all the malls? Really, people just go take stuff from the malls. They don't suddenly start skinning animals. But anyway.
They've sold out.
Yeah, fair enough. So what I love about here is, like, it's the post-apocalyptic, but not in the sense that the world's turned into a dust bowl.
Yeah.
What's happened here is 20 years without humans have resulted in all the plants are doing fine, all the animals are doing really well. And so as you can see, it's this really, like, lush, kind of unpopulated areas.
Yeah.
And suddenly now the humans have kind of stepped out of their bunkers and they've kind of seen, you know, is the world hospitable again? And so they've started rebuilding. Yeah. But of course, you know, as people start rebuilding, there's now been this gang called the Highwaymen who have kind of seized control of the area. And so it's your job, really, you're forming this resistance.
Yeah.
So slowly starting getting people on your side to fight this kind of, these new baddies.
Exactly.
But what's great is going back to some of the areas that you might recognize from Far Cry 5 and seeing how they've been kind of redone, you know, now that the wildlife's taken over. And
but I mean, it looks like a massive release. I mean, it looks beautiful once again.
Yeah.
Lots to take in. Look at that map as well.
I mean, I've literally, that's about 2 hours of gameplay. I've only discovered that sort of area. Whoops, let me show you more of it.
Yeah.
You've got...
like, there's a lot to explore,
I mean, look at the size of this map. What's very cool in this one as well is you get these side missions where one of your mates will pick you up in a helicopter and you'll go to these other locations to kind of do these sort of side missions. And almost by themselves, there's about an hour or so gameplay each one of these side missions, which is very, very cool.
Which is cool. But I mean, this release also is going further down the RPG road. I mean, we've seen it in the direction of Assassin's Creed as well. The series has gone. What do you think this does for this specific release in terms of, you know, the attractiveness of this one?
So it's still a first-person shooter. Let's not, you know, cross paths too much there.
Yeah.
It's got light RPG elements in the sense that now you can do certain upgrades to weapons. I think what it's trying to do is go, this post-apocalyptic world, scavenging for resources is a very big part of the game and would be of your lifestyle, you know, in the distant future. And so finding, you know, duct tape and finding, you know, bits of titanium, whatever, that you then, like, can rebuild guns and you can make your own. I mean, early in the game, you create a saw launcher that shoots kind of spinning ripsaw blades that you piece together from bits of, you know, stuff you can find around. There's a honey badger.
I think he saw you.
Yeah, let's avoid him. He's pretty tough. So the one thing here is the game ranks enemies.
Yeah.
So what that does is it allows you to know which areas are pretty much safe to explore. It allows you to go, it is an open world, go wherever you want, but, you know, to try and keep you on the path of the story, there's certain areas that are going to be, and there's that honey badger.
Oh, he got you, man.
He got me right in the junk. But yeah, so it essentially allows you to know that this area, if I'm only ranked #1 or my weapon's only 1 rank, that I shouldn't take on guys that are 3 rank or 4 rank. You know, I'm going to get my, I'm going to take into the cleaners a little bit there, or bitten in the crotch again.
Yeah, exactly, which is what you want to try and avoid. So what's your best piece of advice to survive in Far Cry?
What I love about the game is there's really so many different ways of tackling each kind of problem. If you want to, for example, there are these outposts that are held by the enemy. If you want to go in guns blazing, shotguns, grenades, then that's up to you. You might clean it out a little bit faster, but it's going to be a lot more difficult because you'll raise the alarms and you'll get reinforcements coming against you. If you want to go in all kind of assassin-like and you know, take people out from behind with bows and arrows, sniper rifles, that sort of stuff, you can do it that way as well. If you want to just, you know, hunt and explore, or if you want to go right down the main kind of path, you've got different ways of doing that. So there's a lot of different ways to play the game, which is quite fun.
Look, I haven't played Far Cry myself before, and I see these people wandering around, and how do you know who's enemy, who's not?
So it does flag them, so neutrals come out as blue.
Oh, wow. What is that
I'm in their territory. Baddies are red there, as you tag like that. And then you've got guys who are on your side as well, who, as you start growing the resistance of people on your side, then they become not neutrals, but they actually join your side and will fight for you if any of the bad guys are around.
Okay, but on the technical side, I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, this
smooth.
is pretty. I mean, look at these like awesome sun lighting effects, and we saw the moon earlier. I think it's gone down now, but like the clouds, smoke, all really, really good. And this is on PS4. Certainly, I mean, it would look even better on PC, depending on what your setup is there.
Yeah. But I mean, there we go. I mean, the gameplay looks awesome. PS4, I mean, great console as well to play these type of RPG games on as well. There you have it. Gareth, thank you very much, man. Glad you survived the 5 minutes that you've been talking. It's good. Well done. Check it out. Far Cry New Dawn. Of course, the extension or the continuation of Far Cry 5 as well. And it looks absolutely beautiful. If you're a fan, you can let us know. And you can also pose any questions that you might have towards Gareth on our social media pages. #Expresso Show, so we can follow that conversation.